Hey Pisces, I'm tuning in for a reading today. Let's go ahead and see what messages Spirit has for you today. Holy Spirit, channel through the messages that Pisces needs to hear most at this time. What are your messages for Pisces, and what does Pisces need to hear most at this time, Holy Spirit? Breadcrumbing, ego death, emotional manipulation, and I meant what I said. Pisces, I'm getting a message already from the first card with breadcrumbing. Someone feels like you're no longer giving them the same time or energy or attention that you once did. Someone feels like you're pulling away. And with I meant what I said, you are standing on business. There's something here, Pisces, that you have realized, and you're becoming very protective over yourself. You're becoming very protective of what it is that you've built. And with ego death here and emotional manipulation, you're not allowing things to just slip by. You're not allowing things to just happen. You're not giving people the benefit of the doubt. You're not allowing people to play you. And I'm getting here a message that people feel like you're cold or you're no longer open. You're no longer emotionally giving to them. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, is that this is for the best. You've received some kind of confirmation from Spirit, or you've been guided by Spirit to be more protective of yourself and your energy so that you don't have to go through more karmic lessons. You don't have to go through more lessons that you honestly do not need. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have power play. Pisces, in the past, you may have encountered people that were being competitive with you, people that were trying to poke the bear, people that were trying to test your boundaries. And now they have no room to do that. They have no ability to test you because you're not allowing it. With emotional manipulation, in the past, you may have cared too much, you may have loved too hard, you may have been very caring, compassionate, and giving to the wrong people. And that got you caught up in cycles to where now you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your peace of mind and your energy, and you're not budging. I meant what I said. So someone here is upset that they no longer have access to you and they feel breadcrumbed. But that's not at all what I'm noticing on your end, because I meant what I said. It means that you've made a promise to yourself, or you've made an agreement, or you had a realization and you're standing by that. You're not flip-flopping. You're not allowing people to influence you or to confuse you or to change your mind about something. You're standing on business is what I'm getting here. And someone that used to have access to your energy, they feel like you're no longer the same person. You're no longer as open or as caring as you once were. You learned the lesson. Spirit is congratulating you. Spirit is happy for you because you're placing yourself first before other people's wants, needs, and demands. You are making sure that you're taken care of. Yeah, ego death. Someone here is getting a taste of their own medicine. It's almost like in the past, you may have given too much or you may have cared too much for certain people to the point where it ended up affecting you. And now you're no longer doing that. You're putting yourself first and you're protecting whatever it is that you've built, who you've become through this ego death. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know at this time? What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? Wow, Pisces, I have full body chills right now. We have two confirmations coming in: destroyed ego and ego death. Someone here thought they had some kind of control over you, or they thought that they were going to get more out of you. I don't know what the context of the situation is. This could be a business partner, this could be an ex, this could be a friend, a so-called friend, this can be a family member, but someone here feels like you're no longer giving them the same access, the same energy. You're no longer giving them the time, the attention that you once did. And they thought that this was a phase. They thought that this was a mood that you were in, that you were going to change. Maybe they thought you were giving them the silent treatment, but they're realizing this is who Pisces is now. They're realizing they're never going to get the old version of you back, and their ego is destroyed because some way, somehow, this person gave themselves either a place in your life or they gave themselves too much credit. I'm hearing this person expected you to stay. They thought you would never leave. And you walking away, you leaving, literally destroyed their ego. Okay, we have two confirmations coming in: ego death and destroyed ego. Pisces, someone here is avoiding you or is trying to not let you see how much this has affected them. because this person was emotionally manipulative towards you, and now they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Whatever it is that they did to you, it's coming back times 10. Because I meant what I said. When the universe sees that you're no longer accepting the things that you once did, then the universe will change up the dynamic. You no longer get the same kinds of people, you no longer get the same lessons. But when you continue to accept the same thing, that's the karmic cycle until you break it. 555 on the clock, and you broke it, Pisces. You didn't just break the cycle, you're standing on it. You're standing on business. You're not budging. So someone here is avoiding you. They don't want you to see them because they feel like they're in a moment of weakness. They feel like they're not the same person they once were. Again, this person thought that they were in control. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, we have fake. We have dark feminine energy. We've been getting this card a lot. Pisces, a lot of you, whether you identify as masculine or feminine, you are starting to embody more and more of your dark feminine energy. And that allows you to set boundaries, to be protective of yourself, to put yourself first, to honor and respect yourself. Okay, we have checkmate. We have lone wolf energy. Take control of the situation. You already did, is what I just heard. I meant what I said. Take control of the situation. You already took control of the situation, and you're not allowing someone else to dictate the terms. You're not allowing someone else to tell you what to do or what they expect of you. Okay, ice and fire, your duality scares them. Pisces, again, you can flip in and out of energies. The fact that you have a dark feminine energy that is now being integrated and you have your light side, people don't know what to expect from you. Again, you have the kindness, you have the heart, you have the emotion, you have the compassion and the depth, but you also have your dark feminine energy. And when one of these energies is out of balance, it has consequences. For example, if you're all love and light, if you're just kind and empathetic to everyone, you're going to get walked over. You're going to be taken advantage of. And that's the way that the universe is going to teach you a lesson. Some people may be nice or kind and they don't understand why bad things happen to them. It's because the universe is trying to teach them a lesson to learn boundaries, to learn how to value themselves and put themselves first. We have you are the blueprint, and the last message is good investment. Pisces, your good investment was investing into yourself. Your good investment was putting yourself first, and now you have become the official blueprint. People are trying to imitate you, people are trying to copy you, people are trying to understand you. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have trauma. You have fully transformed and you've been able to channel the energy and alchemize it in your benefit. Whether people send you good energy or negative energy, it works in your favor. Some way, somehow, you have the ability to transmute energy, to alchemize it, and get it to work in your favor. Whatever it is that you've been through, Pisces, only you're going to know, only you're going to understand. But some way, somehow, it's built you in a way where people can't break you, people can't destroy you, and they don't understand you. Okay, a lone wolf energy. Someone here, Pisces, was trying to emotionally manipulate you, and now they feel like you're the one that's in charge, you're the one that's on top. It says here breadcrumbing. They feel like you're not giving them an ounce of your energy. You're no longer giving them attention. They feel like they don't exist in your world. And with checkmate, they feel like you won at the end of the day. This person was trying to be sly or manipulative. They were trying to be fake, and they ended up having a destroyed ego. Pisces, you are the last sign on the zodiac wheel. Pisces is number 12. Pisces is the last sign. You've already been through all the levels. And the last sign represents karma. So when people do you wrong, Pisces, believe it or not, karma hits, and it hits hard to the point where it literally destroyed their ego. We have two confirmations coming in: ego death and destroyed ego. If it's not rooted in truth, it's going to fall like a house of cards. And I'm getting here, Pisces, that you may be a threat to these people because they know that you can see them. So you're going to recognize anything and everything that is fake, even their personality, even their persona or their alter ego, because it says here destroyed ego and ego death. Whoever they were presenting themselves to be is not the truth. And encountering you revealed that. Ice and fire, your duality scares them. This person thought that you were all love and light, that you were too naive to notice what they were really about, that you would be too innocent to realize what their true intentions were. Again, they didn't expect this side of you. They didn't expect you to have dark feminine energy. They didn't expect you to be a lone wolf. They thought, Pisces, that you would stick around, that you wouldn't leave. And that false assumption is literally what got them destroyed. Destroyed ego and ego death. You took control of the situation, whereas this person was trying to control you. You made a good investment investing into yourself. People can't take away what you've built because they didn't give that to you. They didn't hand that out to you. You built it yourself. So your best investment, Pisces, your best bet is betting on yourself, investing into yourself. You have become the blueprint, and now they're trying to copy that. They're trying to imitate that, but they're fake. Again, they weren't real in the beginning either. Whoever this person was to you, they thought that they were going to get to you through your heart, through your emotions. This person wasn't mentally trying to manipulate you. They weren't trying to manipulate the energy. They were trying to manipulate your emotions. Yeah, emotional manipulation. This may have been a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be a water sign, but this card does talk about emotions. Again, they were trying to get to you through your empathy, through your heart, through your compassion. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify emotional manipulation. What do you want Pisces to know about emotional manipulation? Okay, we have the Sun, Leo energy in the upright, major arcana. We have the Hangman, Pisces energy, card number 12. Okay, Pisces, you are the last sign. You are the sign of karma, and you are already on the other side. You are connected to the afterlife. You are connected to spirituality, to your guides. That's why you have a very strong intuition. That's why you have a heightened sensitivity compared to other people. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify emotional manipulation. What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know? Five of Wands. This person was very competitive with you. If you've seen this person as knowing more than you or being more ahead in life, believe it or not, they viewed you as a threat or they viewed you as competition, even if you may have perceived them to be further along. They're threatened by you, Pisces. No one picks fights out of nowhere. No one tries to manipulate just because. When someone is manipulating, is because they want something. If someone tries to bring you down, you're already above them. So there's some kind of dynamic here, Pisces. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this person wanted from you, but the Five of Wands is a card of jealousy, envy, being reactive, being competitive. It's a card of toxic competition. It's not a card of working together. It's a card of competing against each other. They were trying to get to you through your heart, through your emotions, because through your mind or through your logic, they couldn't manipulate you. You were too intelligent for them, so they were trying to get to you through your emotions, through your heart. With the Hangman and the Sun being two major arcanas in the upright, I'm getting here that you have both sides. You have the ability to surrender, to release, to allow the universe to guide you, and you also have the ability to take full control. You have both sides, is what I'm getting here. You have the feminine and the masculine. Whoever it is that I'm channeling for, you've reached a level of ascension where you're very good in both energies. You're very good with your masculine and you're very good with your feminine. So whenever you need to take a step back, you embody the Hangman energy. Whenever you need to take control, you embody the Sun energy. You have a way of doing things, Pisces, that is very uplifting, very optimistic, positive. You're not competitive. You're not trying to put other people down. You're not trying to step on others. And this is why this person envies you, because the way that they got there was very shady. The way that they got there was very deceptive, whereas you don't have to play those games. You don't have to do anything shady or deceptive. Your light illuminated their shadows. Your light brought everything to the surface for this person. And I'm getting whoever this person is, they haven't been checked in a long time. They're used to being the ones in control. They're used to being the ones manipulating. They're used to being the ones calling the shots. You were the first person to check them. You were the first person to crush their ego, and you didn't do this intentionally. Okay? You have become the blueprint because you're doing things the right way. You're not competing with other people. You're not putting other people down. You're not being deceptive or manipulative. The Hangman, you're receiving wisdom, guidance, illumination from the divine. You know when to take a step back. You know when to allow the universe to intervene. And you also know when to take a step forward. And both major arcanas. This person thought that you were too smart or too intelligent to manipulate your mind. This is why they were trying to manipulate you emotionally, trying to get to you through your heart or your caring nature, trying to guilt trip you. Yeah, they see that you're not budging. I meant what I said. This person, Pisces, they thought they had you. They thought they had you figured out. And you took control of the situation, and some way, somehow, this has put them back in their place. This person is not the same. The people around them have noticed a shift or a change in their behavior. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Five of Wands. What do you want Pisces to know about the Five of Wands? Okay, that's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take them. Okay, we had the King of Cups as one of the cards, and this person can either be a water sign, or they're just more dominant when it comes to their emotions, or emotionally trying to manipulate people. Holy Spirit, clarify the Five of Wands for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about the Five of Wands? Okay, Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person doesn't feel confident around you. The Queen of Wands in the reverse can talk about a lack of self-esteem. It can talk about jealousy. It can talk about envy. And now we have two cards representing the same energy. Pisces, this person is angry because you shine the light on their shadows. This person thought that the way that they were living or what it is that they were doing to other people, they thought it was okay because they didn't have consequences for their action. They've been living this life for a long time. They haven't been checked. You are the first person to check them. And with the sun, your light, how bright it is, Pisces, it is undeniable. People can feel it. People can see it. You have a glowing aura. And people don't know why you're shining. They think it's your skincare. But with the sun, this is something much powerful. This is the energy that you've embodied, and you have the ability to hold more light in your body because you cleared out the shadows. So there's less density in your body because now you hold more light. So Spirit wants you to know, Pisces, that this person took a massive hit. And if you ever notice some kind of, I don't know what it is. I'm getting this energy of tension or friction or someone saying or doing something out of line. It is coming from a place of insecurity. Five of Wands in the upright, Queen of Wands in the reverse. These are very competitive cards. You're bringing out a side of this person that is fight or flight or is in survival mode. They feel like you're taking their place, but that's not the truth. Lone wolf energy. You're not doing this for anybody else. You just do your thing. You keep your head down. You mind your business. You're not doing this for anybody else. Okay, checkmate. This person feels like you won because you're not seeking validation. You're not seeking approval, and they do. Okay, so you are the blueprint. You don't need other people's validation or approval to succeed or to shine your light. Whereas this person does have codependency, emotional manipulation, and breadcrumbing. They feel like they don't have access to your energy anymore. In some way, somehow, it's triggering them. It's making them more angry. Instead of looking at themselves to see, why did I push Pisces away? What did I do that pushed Pisces away? They're looking at you as the problem. They're looking at you as the one that crushed the narrative or the one that exposed them. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why is the Five of Wands in the reverse for Pisces? Why is the Five of Wands in the reverse? Eight of Pentacles. This person envies your skills, your creativity, your work ethic. This person envies your focus and the way that you work or the way that you do things. Again, you don't need a whole crowd. It's just you here. You have everything you need. You don't need other people to be there to validate you, to do your bidding. Again, this person is used to manipulating others and having a lot of people around them, but you don't need to do all of that. When this person sees you, it's almost like looking into a mirror. Your light is shining on all of their shadows and shortcomings. Yeah, this person is very triggered by your presence. This person is very triggered by your energy, and you're shining the light on the truth. You're highlighting a lot of things that they don't like about themselves. So Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Queen of Wands in the reverse. When you're around, this person feels small, is what I'm getting here. The sun energy doesn't compare to a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Your light comes from within, whereas this person takes light from other people. They need other people to feed off of to have the light, whereas you produce your own light. This person is vampiric, is what I'm getting here, and they love attention. They want to be the center of attention with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So when you come around, this person feels small. So you're triggering their insecurities, is what I'm getting here. Pisces, this is not a reason for you to dim your light. This is not a reason for you to water yourself down. Someone else's emotions are not your responsibility. I don't know what the context of this situation is. I don't know if this is a relationship. I don't know if this is a friendship, a business collaboration. I don't know if this is a family member. But this person was very competitive with you. They were never really a friend to you, is what I'm getting here. They were triggered by your energy, and because they thought that they were better or that they had more power, they were trying to emotionally manipulate you. But the truth came out to the surface. You're actually the sun, and they're a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Pisces, I'm getting here that this is undeniable. This person has officially changed. Their ego is shattered. Ego death and destroyed ego. Everybody around them is noticing how much they've changed. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? We have the Ace of Wands. It fell sideways, but I'm going to take it in the upright. So 5 of Wands in the upright to the Queen of Wands in the reverse, clarified by the 8 of Pentacles and now the Ace of Wands. Pisces, do not allow this person around you, because the Ace of Wands can talk about a new start, a new beginning, sparking something new. And I'm getting here that this person, they're trying to find a way to get a hold of your energy. They're trying to find a way back in. This person admires your creativity, your fire, your passion, and they're trying to spark a new beginning. They're trying to get another chance here. They're trying to start something new, but it's not in your best interest, Pisces. You do better by yourself. You do better on your own than connected to the wrong people. Ice and fire, your duality scares them. It's almost like this person is now trying to get on your good side. With the Ace of Wands being a new beginning, they're trying to spark something new. You don't need jealous people around you, Pisces. Even if they pretend to be a friend, even if they compliment you, even if they downplay their real intentions, having jealous people around you is never a good idea. It's always going to result in a lesson. So if you already know this about this person, Pisces, a new beginning is not in your best interest. It may be in their best interest to connect to you, to learn about you, to see why it is that you are how you are and how it is that you live your life, but it's not your best interest to connect to them. Ace of Wands, they admire your passion, your creativity, your spark, the energy that you bring. But this new beginning is not in your best interest. Whatever it is that you're working on, Spirit wants you to stay focused and disciplined. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, mastering a skill, an expert, craftsmanship, the Marakai that you put into your work, methodical progress, patience and determination, sole purpose. Patience and determination are the best ways to ensure your success. Mastering the skill takes time and perseverance, and shortcuts are not the best path forward as you build your experience. Remain dedicated to excellence in developing your unique form. Study, practice, improve, and thrive. Put your Marakai, your love, your soul, and your energetic essence into your work, and bring it in a consistent, methodical way. Perfect your craft and imbue joy in the repetitive things you find yourself doing. Find flow in the detail, no matter what it is you find yourself dedicated to. If you know it's time to move on to something more inspiring, find your plan to do so. Consistent action is called for, and often we feel blocked right before we expand into new levels. It's okay to be imperfect as you learn. As you become the master, find joy in self-improvement to help you get there. Your affirmation is, with loving determination, I persevere and I become the person I long to be. Whereas you have lone wolf energy and you're doing this yourself. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, they can't lie on your name because your results are showing. Ace of Wands, this is why they want to join you. This is why they want a new start, a new beginning, because they realized trying to take you on literally destroyed them. Okay? Destroyed ego and ego death. And now they feel like you're breadcrumbing them. They no longer have access to your energy. They no longer have access to your world. And you're standing on business. I meant what I said. Pisces, your light is undeniable. You have the Sun card, Leo energy. Some of you may have strong Leo placements in your chart. You don't have to. You are the 12th sign on the zodiac wheel, meaning you already have all the other signs. But Leo energy is coming in strong. Your energy is undeniable. In the past, they may have tried to lie on your name. They may have tried to manipulate information about you, but everyone can see it now. Okay, so Lone Wolf energy, Eight of Pentacles, you are the blueprint. This person is now trying to copy you, is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify you are the blueprint. What do you want Pisces to know? We have the Page of Wands. We have a lot of fire here. Ace of Wands, the Sun card, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and now the Page of Wands. There's a lot of intensity in your energy. There's a lot of fire here. Some of you Pisces, you either have strong fire placements in your chart or you're embodying this energy at this time. And there's a reason. Page of Wands. Spirit wants you to do something with this energy. Spirit wants you to take action and to leap up and grab it. Whether this is an idea, whether this is a plan, whether this is a goal that you have. The Page of Wands is very creative, is very passionate, and very goal-oriented. Pisces, there's something here that Spirit is guiding you to do with this energy. You are the blueprint, a lone wolf energy. This is something that you're being guided to do. It doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. Whatever this is, Pisces, Spirit is guiding you to take the next step. With the Hangman, the Sun, and the Five of Wands, this person wanted to take your light for themselves. And when they realized they couldn't do that, it's almost like they're trying to be seen around you or with you. This is why they feel like you're breadcrumbing them. You're no longer giving them any access or any ability to be around you. Because trying to go against you was a mistake. And now this person is wanting an Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning. You're trying to spark things again because being seen around you makes them look more powerful or gives them more credibility. Again, they tried to take you out and it literally destroyed their ego. Now with the Ace of Wands, they're wanting a new beginning here, but they tried to take your light for themselves. They wanted the credit for themselves for something you did. So Five of Wands, the Hangman, and the Sun. Pisces, there's something here about embodying your Leo energy, embodying your Sun qualities. Okay, we're coming into Lionsgate portal soon, and the Sun is card number 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. You're coming into a brand new beginning in your life. And Spirit really wants you to stay focused, to not allow distractions or people to pull you out of your path, and to create more lessons on your journey. You have the Page of Wands clarifying blueprint. You are the blueprint, Pisces, and there's an idea here, a plan, a goal that you have that Spirit wants you to take action on. Explosive creativity, infectious enthusiasm, ideas aplenty, creative beginnings, a newfound inspiration, honing a new skill or passion, curiosity, and trying new things, gifting yourself permission to dream, great energy for creative ideation and brainstorming, a youthful spark. This page is a free spirit who carries infectious enthusiasm with her. Delight in her youthful, raw, and exuberant creative energy. And pay attention to the new ideas that are bubbling up to the surface at this time. You will find flashes of inspiration here, inspiration that comes bundled with massive potential. If you're feeling the creator angst of not having any solid plans to bring these insights to life, let go of your need to formalize your plans right now. Give your ideas the space they need to develop before sharing them prematurely. Giving your ideas the space they need to develop before sharing them prematurely will allow their wings to fully form. Their potency is limitless. Let them breathe. Spend any extra time in the pursuit of the imagination. And if you're feeling any lack of ambition or drive, or feeling the void of inspiration that this card illuminates, know that you will find this fire when you allow yourself to dream. Your affirmation is, as the dreamer of my dream, I spontaneously and passionately ignite this flame. Whatever this idea, dream, or goal is, only you're going to know what this is, Pisces, but you are the blueprint. Right now is the time to move forward. Right now is divine timing for this Page of Wands energy. Whatever ideas, goals, or dreams you have, there's something here creative, there's something here passionate, there's something here exciting, and Spirit wants you to take the next step. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Page of Wands for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about this Page of Wands? What does Pisces need to know? Wow, Pisces, you have the Star. By taking action on this idea, this dream, this goal, you're going to make a dream come true. You're going to receive a manifestation. The Star is Aquarius energy. By taking this action, Page of Wands, you're literally making a dream a reality. The Star. Pisces, having Star energy in the upright, you have the Hangman and the Sun, and now the Star, you have Aquarius, Leo, Pisces. And I'm getting full body chills as I touch these cards because there's something big coming in. There's a big, massive opportunity coming into your life. And this is why Spirit is trying to prepare you for this. This Page of Wands is almost coming in as a heads up, because after the Page of Wands, you have the Knight of Wands. Then you have the Queen of Wands and then the King of Wands. Something here starts off small, but it builds very, very quickly. Yeah, the Star. Taking this action, following your passion, following your creativity, is going to manifest a dream. It's going to make a dream solid. It's going to make it real. So the Star is card number 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. You've been putting out the energy. You've been doing the work. And now it's coming back in the form of positive karma. The Star and the Page of Wands. Pisces, you're getting lucky is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Page of Wands for Pisces. What is this Page of Wands for Pisces? And what do you want Pisces to know? I keep hearing you're getting lucky, Pisces. I don't know who needed to hear that message, but right now is the time for action. Right now is the time to make that move. If you have an idea, if you have a dream or a goal, right now is the time to make it fun, to follow your creativity and your passion. In some way, somehow, that's clearing up the resistance. Because when you try to get logical and technical, and you try to analyze everything, and you try to plan and strategize and really learn about the subject, it takes the fun away. And it feels serious. It feels like responsibility. You start to think of all the things that could go wrong. You start to think about risk management. And Spirit is saying there's no need for that. Play with this energy. Have fun with it. Allow your creativity to flow. Allow your passions to guide you, because it's going to lead you to the Star. Believe it or not, Pisces, playing with this energy, having fun with it, is going to lead you into the Star. You are the blueprint. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Page of Wands for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about this Page of Wands? Four Swords in the reverse. Do not overwork yourself. Do not overwhelm yourself. Take some time to rest and recover. Knight of Wands in the reverse. There's some kind of balance here that Spirit is trying to communicate. Because Page of Wands is a card of taking action. It's a card of moving forward. But the Knight of Wands in the reverse, next to the Four Swords in the reverse, it's almost like there's a sweet spot. There's some kind of balance that Spirit wants you to have between allowing things to align, allowing things to flow, taking a step back, resting, recovering, and also moving forward. Because there's something here about not burning out. Four Swords and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. If you take on too much, Pisces, or if you overwhelm yourself, it's going to result in a burnout. So Spirit wants you to, again, have fun with the energy, but don't allow it to become draining, or don't allow it to become so serious or too much responsibility to the point where it literally drains you or makes you feel overwhelmed. Next to the Knight of Wands in the reverse, which can be scattered energy, a lack of focus, a lot of distractions. Why the Four Swords in the reverse, Holy Spirit? What do you want Pisces to know? Temperance in the reverse. Again, there's a sweet spot. There's a balance that Spirit wants you to have between taking action and resting, between moving forward and taking a step back. With the Temperance in the reverse, there's a need for moderation. Not too much rest and not too much action. Because the Temperance in the reverse is losing balance, is being too much on one side. So you have two pages in the upright, and you have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Spirit doesn't want you to take too much on to the point where you burn out or you get overwhelmed. There's a balance here that Spirit wants you to master, because it's about consistency and not intensity. Yeah, because the Temperance in the reverse is losing balance. There is no moderation. There's a lot of excess, or there's too much on one side, either too much on the spiritual side or too much on the material side. The Temperance in the reverse is a need for balance, is a need for more moderation. Temperance is the alchemist of life, and it calls you to create your purposeful blend using moderation and patience as ingredients. Where are you focusing your precious energy right now? Maybe you've been overdoing it in your social life, or binging on television, drinks, or food, or overspending, focusing on a relationship that is depleting more energy than it is replenishing, being wholly materialistic versus wholly spiritual. We live in a world of extreme passions and heated hustle. So slowing down the desire for excess in any one area of your life may be harder than you think. Don't do drastic right now. Stay away from all or nothing choices. Clearing your energy of extremes will foster a dynamic, nourishing flow. that is aligned with your perfect alchemical purpose. Seek equilibrium and be mindful of your resources while fussing all the elements to achieve a beautiful balance. Your affirmation is, I walk the middle path and I nourish my spiritual wholeness. Pisces, there's something here that you're meant to do. There's something here that you're meant to create. Only you're going to know what this is. This may have to do with your life mission, with your life purpose, but this is clarifying you are the blueprint. There's something here that spirit wants you to work on, whether this is a goal, a dream that you have. And again, it starts off with the Page of Wands. It starts off as creative, as passionate, as exciting. Maybe it's an idea that you've had for a while, but with the star, it begins to materialize. You begin to bring this dream into reality. However, in the process of doing that, Temperance in the reverse, there's a need for balance and moderation. To not overdo it to the point where you burn out, Four Swords in the reverse, and to not just allow things to flow or just to be to the point where you lose focus or you get distracted with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So there's a key or a code that Spirit is trying to give you here to maintain some kind of balance, because we have two pages in the upright and we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Whatever this is, Pisces, you're getting the green light to move forward. I don't know what this is for you. I don't know the context of the situation, but the Four Swords in the reverse. In the past, you may have overworked yourself. You may have burnt out. You may have taken on a lot of responsibility. And now you have the opportunity to do this in a different way. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify, take control of the situation. What do you want Pisces to know about take control of the situation? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. This can talk about a feeling of entrapment. This can talk about victim mindset. It can talk about self-sabotage. So Spirit wants you to know that you have what it takes. You have what you need. Start where you are is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify, take control of the situation. What do you want Pisces to know? We have the Empress in the upright. We have the Three of Swords. And we have the High Priestess in the upright. So Eight of Swords, the Empress, the Three of Swords, and the High Priestess. They're all clarifying, take control of the situation. Pisces, you are downplaying yourself or you're not giving yourself enough credit. Spirit is saying that you've already been the person. You already have everything you need to make this happen. However, there's some kind of limiting beliefs or some kind of sabotaging behaviors or mindsets that still need to be cleared out. The Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords, this is all coming from the mind. Your mind is making something appear as scarier or harder than it actually is. There's some kind of illusion here that Spirit is guiding you to clear out because it doesn't serve you. Again, she feels entrapped, tied, and bound, but that's not the reality. You also have the High Priestess and the Empress, clarifying the same card. Take control of the situation. You have what it takes. And there's something here being highlighted about your feminine energy. Whether you identify as masculine or feminine, we have two cards. We have dark feminine energy. The Empress and the High Priestess both represent the feminine. So there's something here about you being able to receive. You're already doing the thing is what I'm getting here. Yeah, Spirit says you're already that person. You're already doing the thing, but your mind is either creating illusions or limitations. Again, this could be ideas, thoughts, beliefs. This could be a mindset. And it is showing up as some kind of self-sabotage or some kind of limiting belief. And there's a need to break that because you have the Empress and the High Priestess. Don't believe everything you think and don't allow your mind to run game on you. Don't allow your mind to sabotage you out of opportunities. Don't allow your mind to limit you is what I'm getting here because you're already the person. You're already doing the thing. You have the Empress and the High Priestess, two major arcana. Pisces, these are very powerful energies. Spirit is saying you're already the person. You're already doing the thing. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Eight of Swords for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about the Eight of Swords? We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Your mind may think that something is going to take too long or it's going to be too hard. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Eight of Swords for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Wow, Pisces, you have the Nine of Cups. So Eight of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse next to the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Judgment. Pisces, this is insane. You may be thinking that something is going to be too hard or something is going to take too long, but in reality, it's a wish come true. We have two cards confirming the same thing. The Star and the Nine of Cups. These are cards of your wishes becoming a reality. And then you have the Judgment. You are rising higher. Something here is not as hard as you think, or it's not as scary or as daunting as your mind is making it out to be with the Eight of Swords. Something here is going to be easier than you expected, but there's a need to start, there's a need to move forward. Again, your mind is projecting this idea that is going to be too hard, that is going to take too long, but in reality, Nine of Cups is actually a wish fulfillment, and it's going to happen fast. The Judgment, you're going to rise higher very, very quickly, but there's a need to take the first step with the Page of Wands. There's some kind of balance here that Spirit wants you to anchor into your life, to embody. With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the example can be that, let's say that you went to school to learn a specific skill or a trade, and it took you a long time, tests were hard, you didn't enjoy the experience, and it took you so long, and maybe it's not as fulfilling or as interesting as you thought it was going to be. So starting a new business or starting something new, you may think it's going to take a long time. You may think that it's going to take a lot of effort, that it's going to be too hard. But Spirit is saying that's not at all the truth. You have the Nine of Cups and you have the Judgment. Something here is going to go better than expected. But your mind is projecting this idea that it's going to be too hard or it's not worth doing because of the labor. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles talks about labor. It talks about planting seeds. But the reality is, you have the Nine of Cups. This is literally a wish come true. This is a wish being fulfilled. So don't let your mind or your limiting beliefs talk you down or talk you out of something, because you also have the Judgment. This is how you rise higher. This is how you get to the next level. The universe is gifting you your desire, choosing joy, manifested dreams, gratitude, and abundance. This is a card of abundance and happiness, and is often fittingly called the wish card. What have you been wishing for? Allow yourself to experience how fulfilling this journey can be, and fill your life with all the laughter and bliss needed to spur you into the next phase of your happiness. Take stock of all the feels that are surfacing, and remember to practice gratitude for the manifestation of your dreams. The appearance of this card on your spread is an auspicious message of prosperity, harmony, and getting what it is you desire. What you have been working towards is coming to you, so enjoy life's pleasures and sink into the awe and wonder of a joyous heart. Your affirmation is, I open my grateful heart to the gifts that are coming my way. Pisces, I have full body chills. This is crazy. You have two cards confirming the same message, the Nine of Cups and the Star. Right now is the time to take the next step forward. Right now is the time to act on that dream, that goal, that idea. It's not going to be as hard as you think. Again, the Knight of Pentacles is thinking of all the labor, all the work, how long it took you to do other things. Some of you Pisces, you may be measuring this new venture or this new idea or this new project to other things that you've done in life. And Spirit is saying that it doesn't compare because you haven't done this before. This is completely different. Your mind is projecting illusions or making something seem harder than it actually is. Be careful, Pisces, with the Eight of Swords. Make sure that this is not a self-sabotaging behavior, because one thing is trying to protect yourself and doing things the right way, and there's a whole other thing of holding yourself back or not taking certain opportunities, not doing certain things. Don't get caught up in the illusion. Don't get caught up in limiting beliefs. Untether yourself from whatever ideas or mindsets are no longer serving you. That card is clarifying, take control of the situation. You hold the power, Pisces. You already know what to do. Feeling stuck, a time to open your eyes and unveil the truth. Having more options than you thought. An opportunity to let go of an old story. Pisces, this is what Spirit is saying. You already have what it takes. You already have what it is that you need to move forward, but your mind may be projecting an illusion that you don't, or some kind of limiting belief or self-sabotaging behavior. Again, don't believe the projection, don't believe the illusion. This is the truth. This is a gentle reminder that you create your reality. Look beyond the veil of illusion that your current limitations are projecting. If you're feeling trapped with no path forward, remember that this too is a perspective that can be lifted. When you choose sovereignty over victimhood, you become the fierce wielder of choice. You can free yourself from your shackles and shift your outcome dramatically by accepting that you are the one person who is responsible for your happiness. Create infinite portals of possibility by becoming the solution. We are never really stuck. Nurture your soul and spend the time that you need to transmute any feelings of helplessness. While we can't control every experience that is put on our path, We can definitely work on how we respond to each one. Let go of old stories and be vigilant of any wallowing, low vibe thoughts that you may be holding onto. Reframe your experiences as lessons and choose to heal. Your affirmation is I am free to choose my healing and my light. Again, do not believe the illusions, the limitations, or the projections. Holy Spirit, clarify destroyed ego. What do you want Pisces to know about destroyed ego? Okay, you have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Someone who is being deceptive or shady towards you or manipulative has had some kind of an ego death. And not just an ego death, their ego has literally been destroyed. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify destroyed ego. What do you want Pisces to know about destroyed ego? You have the Five of Cups. You have the Justice. Pisces, you are the reason why a lot of other people are receiving justice as well. This person didn't just try to emotionally manipulate you, they have been doing this to a lot of other people in their life. And it's created a lot of sadness, it's created a lot of disappointment. This person, they've gotten away with a lot with the Seven of Swords. The justice coming in, they're finally receiving justice, they're finally receiving karma for all of their deception, for all of their deceptive ways. Again, this is massive, Pisces. Whatever is going on in their life has completely taken over. This person is not the same anymore. They have done this to a lot of other people. So you didn't just bring justice to yourself, you didn't just bring justice to the situation, you're bringing justice to a lot of other people that have fallen in this person's manipulative games. And now they're receiving justice. They crossed you, Pisces, and spirit doesn't play about you. This karma came in immediately. First, they had an ego death, and now their ego is completely destroyed for being fake, for being emotionally manipulative. Checkmate. They know that you won, Pisces, but this is not about winning. This is about justice. This is about fairness. This is about balance. Not only did you save yourself, not only did you bring justice and balance to the situation, you brought justice into many other people's lives. People that were victims of this person. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Seven of Swords in the reverse. What do you want Pisces to know about the Seven of Swords in the reverse? I'm hearing this is major. It wasn't just about you, but you were the defining factor. So we have the Seven of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Swords. We have the Lovers, clarifying the Seven of Swords. And we have the Ace of Cups. The divine seal on your life has literally bounced this energy off of you and back to this person. With the Lovers, it's almost like you putting this person in their place has now made them realize something about you. They think they have feelings for you with the Lovers, but in reality, they were trying to emotionally manipulate you. They were being fake with you. And with the Ace of Cups, they're wanting a new beginning. They're wanting another chance. First, we had the Ace of Wands. Now we have the Ace of Cups. This is about the justice that you brought to the situation. It wasn't just about you. There was other people involved being victims of this person. Yeah, card number 11. Spirit doesn't play about you, Pisces. Pisces, I went a little bit over time. I'm going to head over to Patreon for the extended reading. For the ones of you that do resonate, the link is down below for the extended. It gives you access to all the extended readings and readings that are not available on YouTube. We're going to look into justice. What justice, what karma is this person receiving? We're also going to look into what you don't see coming, Spirit's final advice and guidance. For the ones of you that do resonate, the link is down below for the extended. Blessings, Pisces. Take care.